Can anyone hear me? I'm just trying things now. There are so many screens, guys. Hey, it's about chat code live. We'll see, because I have received some inspiration from someone. Please do let me know down in the comments if you can hear me well, because I got a new microphone. And if the background music is too loud, I can shrink down the volume there. Also, by the way, I'm running 60% discount as a Black Friday to any plans on animate.reactnative.com. So you can go ahead on animate.reactnative.com and use the coupon code BF2024. So you'll get a 60% discount on all the plans. Anyway, so let's see. So many screens. I hope that this sounds good, because otherwise I wasted quite a lot of money. Anyway, okay, so the idea here is that first of all, I would like to present you the Animate React Native application, which is going to be it's already available in test flight, but I want to make it available in the App Store. And the problem is that Apple doesn't allow developers to just publish, a view with a bunch of things if it's not useful for the user, unfortunately. I'm just shrinking it down. Joao, please let me know if it's okay now. Maybe I can lower it even down. I think it's okay. So this is the application that I'm currently working on and building it. So basically, once you will install it, you have a QR code on the website on animate.reactnative.com, and you can scan it, and it's going to go straight away to that animation. So yeah, all the animations are here basically. Wait a second, because I'm hearing me. Why am I hearing me? Okay, gotcha. So okay, so yeah, this is the application. You can of course favorite. You can also see the list of favorites. You can also search for anything. Let's say bank. So you have. You see, everything is functional, and you can also favorite from this side. Yeah, you can play around with it, and it's working on Android as well. I had to change the key to publish the application, so I'm waiting for that to take effect in like maybe 1 hour. So I can publish it. But anyway, so yeah, this is the app that I'm currently trying to get into the App Store, and there is also this how do you say this how to scan a QR. I'm not sure why the video is not loading. Let me refresh the app a bit. Okay, yeah, so this is the dev server is not working. Anyway, so let me start my application here. Sec. So nothing is visible. I'm using Expo 52, which is an amazing upgrade. I highly recommend it. You have so many things, including like the new architecture, but also like small things which nobody talks about, which kind of like is scary, because like for example box shadow on Android, which is great, and you can right away pass it from the styles, which is great. you know, it's like instead of elevation and things like that, you have directly a box shadow, and many other things. So yeah, I'll be using Expo 52. If you don't have it installed, I highly recommend to do so. If you cannot install it, then try to upgrade. There are quite a lot of amazing things. So if it's let me close down Expo 52. Another beta is this one. I believe that I need to make this a bit larger, right? So you can see it. So Expo 52, it's amazing, guys. It's like you should definitely give it a try. Besides the new architecture, which brings fantastic things, like batch and quite a lot of things. You have the stable Expo video that comes directly with it, and like the new where it is. Also Expo Live photo. I remember that in the past, maybe I'll do a video about it. So in the past, I was working for different startups, and they wanted to build some camera roll applications, and they wanted to get the live photo as well on iOS. And it's funny how how Apple is doing it, because you have, let's say, the name of the file that JPEG, or you know, and what was the format? Anyway, so let's say it's file name .jpeg, and if that's a live photo, you'll get from the same path as that image the MP4. So basically it's exactly the same path, but instead of .jpg, it's .mp4 or MOV. I believe it's MOV. So they are saving a video with the same name. I'm really sorry about that, Danilo. Sorry, I should have communicated. Or yeah, but thanks a lot, Danilo, for your support and buying a lifetime license. Really appreciate it, man. So anyway, so you have this edge-to-edge layout. Big shout out to Zuntech. This is going to be a mandatory thing in the future for Android users. What else is there? So yeah, I'm going to play around with this KV store, because I believe it's the sync version of the async storage. Yeah, so maybe I'll give it a try. And what else? Yeah, so Expo Splash now supports like some additional informations that you can pass via set options, like a fade with duration, and there's also like a dark mode, or there was an error. What was the error about? Wait a second, guys, because I have an error. I don't know exactly what's the error all about. I hope that you can still see me. Okay. So yeah, you have dark mode support for the splash screen as well, which is fantastic. And what else? Yeah, the DOM components. And you also have access to the React compiler, and there is another thing which I'm using for this application that I've just showcased to you in the beginning. I can't remember it. I can't remember what it was. This one, it's experimental. Tree shaking, yeah. So I'm actually using the tree shaking, and if you're using icons like Lucid React Native, code QR. Yeah, so the QR code is not working, guys. Sorry, I can. I'm going to remove it. The QR code is not going to work now. Sorry. So, what I was talking about? Yeah, so tree shaking is amazing. I think I've shaved roughly around 4 megabytes just by enabling it. Great, yeah, it's great. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so if you use tree shaking and it's also a powerful one, and I believe, let me do a 0.76. Yeah, so this React update, it's actually bringing quite a lot of things on under the table, out of the box, and the biggest one for Android users is especially the box shadow ability, and also the blur. Just setting blur via styles, it's great. Just Patrick, any consideration for regional pricing? I think 60% off from all the licenses. It's quite a big of a deal, I believe. It will be the only time that you'll get this package at 60% discount. I think lower than that I cannot do it. You know, I also have to survive to make money, you know. I'm doing this full time, so it's up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. But yeah, 60%, it's insane. Nobody's doing it. So it's if you are going to point me to any course, any UI package or anything this size that's going to give you 60% discount during Black Friday, it's, yeah, I don't know. This is just my opinion, you know, because it's also lifetime updates and everything, and I already have scheduled 3 different other animations that are going to come this month. Anyway, okay, so the idea here is that I have received this animate inspiration. So I have received this. So there are basically 2 animations that we can try to do. One of them, it's this animation. Give me a second. This animation. You see, the items are coming like that. I already have an animation on animate.reactnative.com, which is, I believe, flag. Yeah. So I already have sort of like the same animation here. But yeah, what do you think? Shall I do this one, or there is another one, a custom ruler component? So this one. What do you think? Why can't I just play it? I believe I'll do the other one. I'll do this one. Where it is? This one. Yeah, I think this one we can do it. For how long am I streaming? 16 minutes. So 45 minutes. I think it's doable in 45 minutes. Okay, so let's go to the code and start a new component, new file. What's the name? I have a name here. Adding haptics, no, playing with Reanimated. Nah. New file. I'll say horizontal. Naming it's really hard, guys. The ruler, Christopher. Let's stick with this one. I'll do the ruler as well. It's like a simple task. So let's name this one. I don't know, horizontal scroll. It doesn't actually matter. Okay. Horizontal scroll. Okay, save this and click here. Okay. So it's here, but you cannot see it. So let me do a style, flex one, justify, set. Okay. So what we actually need to do is to get the data. Does this repository have some data? Has some data. Astronomy, nah. I'll do it myself. We can of course extend flat list, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, so I'll say data. It's how many? Array, 20 keys, map. Do I have faker here? Yes, I do have it. So faker string UUID, and then I'll have an icon. Faker helpers, array element from icons from Lucid. I'll be using icons from Lucid as well. What else? I've closed this. I'm so nervous for doing this live stream. You cannot imagine. Okay, and I also have a random background color. What's this problem? What's these icons? Oh, it's importing it. Oh, okay. Object keys. You know, I'll extract this. Most available icons. So I'll optimize a bit here. Okay, so this one is going to give me. Okay, and I'll say type icon. As icon. So this is typed now, or at least it should be. Okay. I actually want that, or should I specify directly the icon? Okay, I'll do it like that. Never mind. What else? A title, faker, commerce, product. What's the type? Computer. Okay. No, I think it's okay. We will figure it out with the icon. later. So what I'll have here is a flat list. Going to be an animated flat list, actually. Animated from React Native Reanimated. Let me zoom a bit. So data, it's data. Oops. GitHub Copilot. And the render item is going to take the item, the index. Going to return item with item as item, index as index, and most probably I'm gonna pass the scroll x as well. I'll have here scroll x, it's equal to a use the shared value that's coming from 0, and I have an onScroll event. And what should I do with it? Yeah, so with the onScroll event, I'm gonna use a useAnimated scroll handler, and this time I'm not going to use the shorthand notation, but instead I'm gonna get the onScroll and on momentum scroll, and I'm gonna say, you know, here is where we should set state with the current active item index. This is useful when we would like to trigger something on the JavaScript thread. Remember that this callback runs on UI thread, so we need to use run on JavaScript to execute this on the JavaScript thread. Have you tried Native Wind in production yet? Yes, you can actually see an application that I have built. It's called CodeDose. So this application, where it is, where is the chat? Here is the chat. So you can install it. You know, you can install it. This is using Native Wind. I will just zoom a bit. And Expo, of course, and in-app purchases and a bunch of other things. But anyway, so let's go back to the app. Oh, and I also need a background color. So BG, it's Faker color, RGB. Why is this like that? Oh, item, it's item. Item, it's from availability. No. I'm gonna create an item here. Okay, so function item. It's item index, and this is item props, and it's going to return a view for now with the text as item title. Okay, and let me create the type. So type item props. Oops. Equal to item first type of, okay, import view because it's not here, and also text. Okay, so we have this amazing thingy. Why is this not centered? Okay, justify to the center. Okay, and this time we need to apply a flex growth 0 to position this in the middle. Okay, this actually looks good. Where it is? Okay, so chat, it's here. So this should be horizontal. Okay, and I need to define some need to define some variables. So one of them is going to be spacing. Let's say it's 10, and item size is going to be width. How much? Maybe 22% of the screen, and let's get the width equal to dimensions, get window actually. Okay, so this is 22%, and the item going to have this as a style. So style height is going to be item size, with item size, not margin, but border radius, it's going to be item size as well. And background color, it's item.bg. Great. So we have something here. Alrighty. And also justify to the center. Items to the center as well. Great. And now let's deal with the icon. So I'll say I'll create another function here. So function custom lucid icon is going to take the icon as an icon and is going to return the icons as an icon. And also, what's this one? A lucid icon. Nice. What's this one? Lucid icon. That's nice. How to get the props though? Icon component props. Okay. So this is also REST, and how can I get the icon props? Type. I have a type? No. Import type from Lucid React Native type icon. Oops. What's happening here? How to get a type? Anyway, I have an example. I cannot think about it. No, I have an example here where I get the Lucid subs. Okay, I'm creating the icon, and the rest animated count, multi props. Nah, I would like to get a. Let's see. So if I do here, you know that there is a heart. Okay, and if I go here, it's a lucid icon. Okay. Can I do lucid icon? Okay. Now this is better, I believe. So we can say here, you know, this is a custom, not a custom lucid icon, but a custom icon. Custom icon, and I will say the icon name is going to be item.icon. Great. Why is this complaining? Because there is a missing something. Lucid props. I think this is better. Okay. So we have the icons. Let me actually remove the title because we don't need it. But we can specify here color is going to be white. Or even better, I think RGBA 0.2 maybe 0.4. KMP. I don't know what's KMP, sorry. Joey, I don't know what's that. Okay. So we have the custom icon. Let me remove the show horizontal scroll indicator to false. Okay. And I actually wanted to start from the middle of the screen, the first item. So let's do that now. I will be using content container style. And padding horizontal. It's going to be the width of the screen minus half of the... I will exemplify because I'm pretty sure that you don't know what I'm talking about. So now the left edge of the first item is basically in the middle of the screen. And I would like to offset it with half of the first item, right? So minus item size. So in this way, this is going to be in the middle of the screen. And I can also add a gap spacing. Okay, so it's a gap between items. And the last element should also be centered. Great. And now we can also do snap to interval. And I'll say item size plus spacing, yes. So in this way, it's going to snap and always keep this in the middle, and we can use deceleration rate fast. Move fast. Look, you see? Great. Kotlin multi-platform. Yeah, that's actually a good question. Yeah, I didn't know the naming. It's KMP. So I remember I was at React Day Berlin, I think 1 year or maybe 2 years ago. And there were some guys from Germany that gave a presentation talking about Kotlin multi-platform work inside React Native. So basically, they were exposing or creating the necessary APIs that you can call from React Native, which was mind-blowing. Yeah, so I have nothing against anything. So I think MKHD actually have created this panels application with Kotlin multi-platform. I think it's okay. I'm concerned about the size of the app, but I believe it's not about Kotlin multi-platform. It's more about like the assets that they use. But I think it's doing an amazing job. Everything that's trying to push the standard further or forward is great to have. So yeah, I think it's a good addition to the ecosystem. I haven't played myself with it. If that was the question, I have no idea. Okay, so now we actually get everything here. It's like, let me. It bothers me, this arrow here. Anyway, so okay, so we have now the thing. So scroll X, I'll do divided by the snap to interval. So snap to interval. We'll say const snap to interval is this one, and snap to interval. Okay, and I'm gonna divide it by snap to interval. So in this way, we are going to get the clean indexes. So it's 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 instead of the content offset itself, right? So if I console log here the scroll X, you'll see that we are going to get. Why is this not working? Okay. What? Oh yeah, of course it's oh, wow. Because I haven't edited it. So we need to add where to edit. Let's edit here. So it's quite late actually. It's 11:30. Anyway, so scroll on, and scroll event lateral. It roughly 60 FPS or 16 milliseconds. Okay, and now it should be here. Okay. The thing is that now we also have access to it inside the onMomentum scroll end. So most probably I'm gonna do the same, and I'll be doing console log the active index is active index. It's a math. Is floor or round? I'll do round. Okay, and the active index is okay. So now book active index it's 8, 9, 10, so on and so forth. So this is going to be called whenever the actual animation has finished, which is great. And of course we are going to set it. So let's actually set the state now. There is a thing. So in if you're using like UI hooks like useAnimated scroll handler, if you're going to create the state here, so I'll just demonstrate. Const set state active index at current active index, not React. Come on, it's 2024. Let me close this one here, and I'll say I'm not even sure if this is working anyway, but I'll do run on JS. Run on JS, set active index with the active index. Most probably this is going to crash. You see, it's crashing my app. And the reason is because this is evaluated top to bottom. So when this function is evaluated, there is no set active index, unfortunately, available, which is on the line 70. So in order to fix that, you always need to put it at the top before writing this function. So now if I reopen it, it should work. It should not crash, at least. See, so just be mindful about it. Okay, everything is top to bottom. So yeah, just my 2 cents there. So now we have the active item and we can display it. So we are going to have another view here, and we can say here view text active item. Active item, it's whatever, text doesn't exist, let's import text. So active item is 0, book 6. So this is on the JavaScript side. We can say data by the index dot title, sausages, chicken, bike. I hope that that's going to save you some time while debugging. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we have everything aligned. I believe that I can do here some style gap. I'll say spacing multiplied by 4, and I'll do where it is in this one, pairing spacing as well. Okay, and styling, font size maybe 24, font weight is going to be maybe 600. Okay, and I can also say JSON stringify null 2 just to get it here, and I can maybe 12, sorry, and font family Menlo. Great, I can also lower it. Okay. Active item, and I'll say data active item title book. Okay. Okay, so you also have the JSON, the gloves, and whatever. Great. Is everything all right with the streaming and everything? Maybe. I don't know. You'll figure it out. Okay, so now let's start the animation. So the animation, if I'm going back, it's like the active item is moving up. Right? Why is this not working? Ah, there is also an initial animation, you see? Look. Nice. Okay. Okay, so the active item moves on y-axis, okay? So we also need to pass the scroll x here. So scroll x, it's going to be scroll x. Go to the item, get the scroll x. Scroll x, it's a shared value with a number. We are going to be using some interpolations, and I'll say styles, it's equal to use animated styles. And I'm gonna return transform. This is magic, guys. This is so if my brain could write so I'm gonna use interpolate. Interpolate is king. Prolix value, and the input range is going to be index -1, index +1, and the output range is going to be how much should we move it? It's half. Okay, so it's 0 minus item size divided by 2 and 0 again. And convert this view to be an animated view and pass the styles. Let me move. Let me bring some different background music. I have one which is really nice. This one. Okay, so if I hit save now, we have the animation. I swear to God, here you go. Oops, we don't have it. Why is that? Well, the first thing is that we have a flex. We have a flex grow 0. Each is going to make the flat list the same size as the item. And because we are moving it upwards, we need to increase the flat size, flat list size. So we can say here, you know, the height is going to be item size multiplied by 1.5. So in this way, we are going to create the things here and also justify. Justify. No, you cannot justify on the styles, but here justify to the center, so we can align. Oops, align items. This is hard. Okay. Actually, it's so if it's 1.5, we should align it at the end. Okay. So yeah. So what we did, we translated it, the active item upwards by half of its own height, right? And because we had the flex grow 0, this makes the flat list height to be the item size pretty much. But we wanted to have it at least 1.5 times bigger. So if I'll just say here 4, and remove this one and put it actually center. This from this edge, so from this edge to this edge, it's basically, so it's from this edge to this edge should be the flat list size, right? To make everything prettier. Yeah, And the reason why the other items are moving downwards is because we are not clamping the animation. So the interpolation is going to go beyond this range. So the next item is, so at index -2, based on this interpolation, index -2, which is this item here, this one, is going to be item, so it's 0 minus item size divided by 2, which is item size divided by 2. And the other one is going to be, if I'm making this even more, going to be, you see, even more like that. But the problem is that we don't care about the other animations, so we need to extrapolate clamp. In this way, we are not going to apply any styles to the outside range. Okay. Interpolation. So we have the animation, and let's make the icons a little bit bigger. So we have the animations. I believe everything is running at 60 FPS. I don't see why. Okay. So everything is running at 60 FPS. And we also have the set state. And we can also open up Android to see if it's running at 60 FPS as well. Right. Screens here. Waiting for the bundler. Yeah, I think. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The deceleration rate, it's really wrong on Android, but show more tools, open, where it is open J. No, not open the debugger. Toggle performance monitor. I have it. Display over, of course. I'm going to allow it. Shift M, toggle performance monitor. Pogo as well. Where it is? It is DD, MM. How can I trigger the thing? I did not believe that. Like, show. Okay, so I think this is running at 60 FPS, right? 60 FPS. Amazing. Everything is great, guys. So everything is working on Android as well. Let me close the Android for now. Also the terminal. And I think there is also the haptics. Maybe we can also do the haptics as well. Something really bothers me because this is not, maybe it's just me, you know, but this icon, when it's going here, you'll see this is not the middle of the icon. And the reason for that is this is not divided by 20 or 25, right? So that really bothered me. Okay, so I think this animation looks pretty good. And also the initial animation, right? So since this is an animated flat list, we can do entering. fade in from down with the springify effect, damping 80, stiffness 200. If I reload now, but I would like 1.5 and align the items to the flex center. Okay, look. So I can also add a delay just for you to see it. There's a 1 second. And now, look, they appear like magic. Reanimated layout animations and entering and exiting are really, really powerful. So many great things you can do with it. Okay, so I believe we did it in maybe 30 minutes. What else we can do? Let me add another soundtrack. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, I haven't asked you, but where are you watching from? And what's the time over there? Because for me, it's almost midnight. Okay, so Christopher, you're from Kenya. Wow, such a nice country. I heard quite a lot of great things about it. Maybe, hopefully, one day I'll get a chance to visit it. That will be amazing. Poland, the same time, yeah, time zone. Bosnia is the same, yeah. Nice. I actually went to Bosnia and to Poland, of course. I went this summer. We had a really nice car trip. We actually went camping, but we were camping in Germany, North Germany, and then we went to Poland. Yeah, so many great places. Yeah, we went to a lot of cities, and of course Energylandia, really cool place. Really nice, Energylandia. And Iran. Okay, now it's almost 8 o'clock. Brazil, nice. China, wow, it's really early in the morning. Originally, I'm from Romania, but currently living in Prague, Czech Republic. So, yeah, the same. I'm actually living in Prague for a while now. Almost 6 years, maybe. In Bosnia, I actually went to the from Croatia to through Bosnia. Pankovice. I can't remember the names. You know, it's this beautiful road through the mountain that's going to go. It's basically the road to Zagreb. It was Zagreb, maybe. Yeah, we went from not Split, the other one where Game of Thrones was filmed, recorded. We went from that place really south, Croatia, through Bosnia, to Zagreb, and then from Zagreb we went to Romania. Really cool trip. I really liked, like, friendly people, you know. It's like we had like the lunch somewhere, man. It's like it was nobody there. It's like just me, my wife, and like a family. It was a family business there, and they were giving us lots of food, you know, and we almost haven't paid for anything. It's like it's amazing. Energylandia, yeah. I think next year we are going to stay 1 week there. Yeah, this year we stayed 3 days, so we grab a really nice package, like 3 days the whole family, and we didn't have time to go to the water activities, only the big things. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I have I definitely have the pictures, but let me see if I can find them. I will just show you a picture. It was amazing. Everything that I did in the front row, which I had to wait for a while, but which one it is? Yeah, so I found it. So Zadra was great. Zadra was great. Let me select the photos. And Pepsi Hyperion, okay, shall see. Let me share the things. Showing Finder. So I'll just let me share the things with you. So this is I hope that you can see me. So this is me. So this is basically the first row, you know. You need to wear glasses. Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. I think maybe next year, like my daughter actually wanted to go through everything, but it was 2 centimeters below 140 centimeters, which you cannot ride basically, like the big guys, which was like but yeah, but this yeah, it was great, nice experience, I would say. Okay, so I think we did it, right? Maybe there is another shadow. So is the blur actually working? Let's because I'm running the latest React Native and there is a filter blur. So let's give it that a try. So what I'll say, so here I'll give it a blur of 10 pixels. Oh, this is only Android. If I open now Android, there is going to be a blur. And I need to still use like the blur view from Expo. Okay, got you. So Groby, you went at Energylandia because of the Halloween. I remember that they were trying to sell some tickets in this period. I don't know why, but I just Maybe is that's because, yeah, so you see you have the blur on Android working out of the box, but I believe it's too much, maybe 4 pixels. But this is drop shadow, right? Shadow. Okay. So there is a shadow. Shadow color is going to be item BG. Shadow offset is going to be width, 0 height. Let me close this one, maybe height 10, and shadow opacity 0.5 and shadow radius 20. Okay, so this is below. So we need to definitely increase the size here. I'll say maybe 2.5, and I will align the items to the center. Okay, so in this way we are not going to trim anything. So we have opacity. This is looking quite good, but I would like to apply this only to the active item. So I'll say opacity, just interpolate to the same input range. 1, 0 and clamp it. Okay. Yeah, so we have this one, and on Android I'm pretty sure that this is not working. Okay, and the reason is because we need to add a filter shadow box. Is this shadow? Drop shadow. Okay, and we can say, I think this can also be, let's give it a try like that. Okay, so the shadow it's working on Android, but I would like to, why is this 0? Okay, so it's 10, maybe 10 pixels. Okay, this is okay. And for this one, I would like to have the color as item BG. Okay, so we have the drop shadow on Android as well. Maybe 10. It should be okay. Okay, so we have some shadow. Okay, but again, I would like to have it only for the active item. So what we can do, we can say drop shadow, going to be this guy here. The filter is going to be this one. Okay, so this is not working. Drop shadow, no. Shadow, box shadow, no. Oh, okay, so it's actually drop shadow, and this is a method, and we need to add nah, maybe box shadow. No, let's go to the to the documentation. Where it is. So React Native docs. So I'll say here drop shadow. filter, shadow. It's actually drop shadow. But this is not properly working. Why is that? Box shadow, can there be a string mimics? Oh, got you. So the filter should be... But why this is working? Blur 10 pixels. How can I write the same syntax? Got you. So it's maybe 000 like that. Where it's Android. For some reason, I don't know. So shadow is these guys. Okay. And now this is not working anymore because I need to maybe specify. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I'll copy this one and I'll go filter, drop shadow. How to actually... What's the MDM? So it's offset blur radius spread color. Okay, so I'll go I have an opacity here. No. Color, standard deviation, no. Okay, so I need to interpolate the colors. So drop shadow, it's interpolate color this time. Now interpolate scroll X value. Same index -1, index and index +1. And I'll do it red, item BG and red. Let's see if this is crashing. Okay, this is crashing. And I'll say if platform OS it's equal to Android. Otherwise it's nothing. Let's see. Okay, so this appears. I think this is crashing, right? Yeah, so you cannot pass that, it seems so. That's nice. But what if? Oh, I think this is one thing where it doesn't matter. So I'll say filter is like this, right? Where is Android? Android is here. Okay, so this is red. Wait a second, this is inline, it's working. Do I need to make this animated whitelist filter true? and drop shadow, maybe. Give it a filter. No, this is still crashing the app. But what if I'm going to give a shadow of offset 0 and color red? Let's see if this is working. Okay, so this is working on Android. See? Cannot be cast string to double. I think I need the color or what do I need to give? Why is this complaining? Filter. Reload. Value for color cannot be cast from string double. Do I need to pass this number? What's the shadow? What's happening, guys? Standard deviation 0. Maybe color it's the color doesn't exist. Interesting. So what if I'm doing item.bg? There is an issue, right, with the drop shadow. Do I have anything else? No. Interesting. What if I'm specifying another drop shadow? Okay, so drop. I'll give here drop shadow. It's 0. Come on. And red. It is crashing. I cannot pass. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna open again the Android. Actually, how can I take a screenshot? Look. I don't know how to take a proper screenshot. Where is that saved? But I'll just take it on my own and do Control M, hide performance, and take another screenshot. Maybe open an issue, right? Value for color cannot be cast from string to double. I need to pass here some maybe something. No, from string to interesting. Anyway, so yeah, we cannot do the shadow as it is, but what we can do, we need to clone the element, you know. No, I'll not do that. much hassle. Yeah. We can't. But is this actually working inline? Okay, so filter. Chat, do you know how to animate the color of a drop shadow inside a filter for Android? Aha, so this is working here. But where is the blur? Where is the blur radius? Oh, nice. Blur radius 10. Is this crashing? 4. There is no blur radius. What's box shadow can take either a string, which mimics the CSS syntax, or JavaScript objects, which can embed variables. For example, the string blah blah blah, and the object but can I write the object or not? This documentation should be improved, I believe. This one should be a string. So spread distance, it's working. Offset x0. Yeah, I don't know guys, but this seems 0555 doing exactly as where it is. What am I doing wrong? Am I on the wrong React Native version? Is this possible? No. This is the actual release, right? What version is this one? React Native. It's the latest. Is there any other React Native? What's happening here, guys? 067. Ooh. Yeah, this is not related to this one. Yeah. Shadow. Filter, yeah, I don't know. This is not working as I was hoping. If I remove the other, so this is X, this is Y, This is blur. Yeah. So this is one thing, so you cannot spread. The other one, this is going to crash. This is going to crash the app. Interesting. Okay. Yes, so we cannot do shadow. Where it was the app? Where we have it? We had it here. Back. Yeah. Shall I do it? Shall I not do it? I will do it. I will do it, guys. I'll just remove this one. Things should be simpler. From time to time with React Native you are going to struggle, believe it or not. And this is not working anymore. Oh, gotcha. Shadow opacity. Let's remove this guy here. So we don't have any shadow opacity. But instead what we are going to do is we are going to have a view. We're going to contain that. Oops. Nothing should change, hopefully. Yeah, so everything works as expected, but this time we are going to have the same view as this one. Okay, so I'm gonna have a view with the style of style sheet absolute fill object, and then I'm gonna pass the other styles. Why is this complaining? Don't have a closing tag. Yes, we do. What are you talking about? Okay, so we have cloned the element, you see? And now we can apply a blur. So we can say, I think if we apply here the blur view from Expo, intensity 100, and I'm gonna position this absolute style sheet absolute fill object. It should blur the things, right? But this is going to apply an overflow here. So what we can do instead, yeah, this is really sad, guys. Yeah, this is retarded. Nah, I'm gonna leave it as it is, and we'll just add a retarded. Because there is overflow hidden, you know. Yeah, I don't like it. See how simple it is? Box shadow. That's it. Box shadow. Am I still streaming? Maybe. Yes. Okay. That's good. Hi from Indonesia. Hi. Hi Kapkan. Okay. Yeah. is working, right? We have a working piece here on Android as well. Where it's Android. Okay, so this is definitely working during the render. Okay, so instead of doing this, can we? Wow, this is going to be nice. So we'll say drop shadow. Okay, and drop shadow. Close this one. Shadow. Going to be a useDerivedValue, and we are going to return this interpolate. Is going to work? Let me restart. It's somehow working. No, drop shadow. Not working, right? Maybe 10, 0. What if I'm doing drop shadow. There is a value. Aha, okay. Color green. Color is drop shadow. It's not working, guys. Is this working actually? Nah. It's not working. Maybe green. Yeah, this is not why value. Interesting. So if I'm specifying anything here, yeah, there is no fallback. Okay. Yeah, this is retarded, guys. I don't know. I'm just. There is no filter. There is an elevation. Okay. Yeah. I'm so disappointed. Drop shadow. really disappointed. Anyway, let me close Android. Sorry, Android. Thanks, Dragos. Thanks. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've been busy this week. That's this week and last week as well. That's why I haven't posted any videos and things like that, because I'm working on a different application. Hopefully, I'll release it as soon as possible. But yeah, so unfortunately, I cannot use the blur. And also, what pissed me off is the overflow hidden or the blur. If we could bypass that, that would be great. But anyway. So I think that's okay. We can call it a day. So we're setting the icon. Fish, okay. Opacity. RGBA. I think I can say here, right, BG, then maybe 99. BG it's X. I need to darken it, right? Can I find it here? Darken color based on hex value, JavaScript. Ding, 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 ding. Not a tiny color. What components do I have here? Color. Okay. But I can add a style, right? Filter. Rotate. Filter match is not even. Yeah, you cannot do anything, pretty much. If I have tried, have you tried animations directly on iOS or Android? Not sure what the languages are used. If so, how does it feel compared to React Native? Well, yeah, I was doing it in iOS using SwiftUI. You have so many primitives, like this shadow, for example. It's already there. You get animations for free, basically. You have different filters that you can apply. So, for example, I wanted to have multiply on this icon as a blend mode. It's not easy to do, it seems. You see, I just want to do blend mode here, you know. and blend it. You have the primitives. I think that's pretty cool on the native side. With React Native, you don't have everything. Yeah. Sort of like CSS, but it's a different syntax, but you have access to more than you have on the CSS side. Yeah. You can communicate between components through namespace. Like, for example, if you'd like to have like a shared element transition, you can match the geometry and everything is going to work, you know. You have quite some nice events on the lists. When you'd like to scroll, you can read the geometry on the fly and animate the items based on their position on the screen. Like if it's touching the top edge of the screen, do something, you know. Hi Razvan, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think this concludes the this live stream session. We basically did in 35 minutes, but we stayed 1 hour on the filter. We could have done the ruler component, which is here instead. Where is the Pinterest? Yeah, so this one. This one is even it's nice. Anyway, so thanks everyone for joining. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and don't forget that you have 60% discount to any plan on animate.reactnative.com. So use BF 2024 on animate.reactnative.com for 60% off Black Friday. Yeah, so thanks once again for joining, and definitely see you in the future one. Let me know if you have any inspiration for me. Share it on animate.reactnative.com/inspiration, and I'll do my best to code them during a live stream. Otherwise, yeah, thanks, and see you in the future on.